All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So we are at Pila jail. It gives me memories from grinding this place back in, I don't know, like 2018 or something. And the reason why we're here is we are starting our adventure on our Archaeologist map. And let me show you where that would be. It is here. So I believe there are 2 pieces here that I could get, but either way, I don't have any. I haven't started the Archaeologist map yet. After we finished our compass, I figured we should have a goal for the future. And the last time I grinded here was probably when I was, I don't know, actually, probably 260 AP. Like, I don't know, within the 240 AP, back when Valencia was actually the meta grind spot before Comma and everything. So it's been a while. We didn't have a Marnie realm, so that's kind of one thing I wanted to test today. And yeah, let's see how good the Marnie realm is here. And is Agris good here? Let's actually check that. Valencia, Pila doesn't say that, so I'm just gonna assume no and gonna get everything started. So let's just pop this now. Got a lot of time on this scroll. Yeah, it's been a while, many years. You could probably find some of my old 5-year-old videos or something from when I grinded Pila, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just go in. If the Marnie realm sucks, oh well, it sucks. All right, let's just pop this, and I don't think, oh boy, we are one-shotting things. I hope the clear speed is good, because if not, we're gonna be over clearing, or either that or I just have to slow down. I still remember back in the day, this circle was actually the rotation. Okay, I need to turn on my pet, please. Please let me push the pet button. Trash loot is 16k. That seems pretty good. Wait, there's a adventure journal that I have to do 1,000. Which one is that? God, this does give me flashbacks and just memories of doing this. So back in the day, I used to do this center rotation just because it was the best one. But I'm actually not even sure. Like, for people unironically going for the compass in 2023, I believe there was a better one for like the ones that drop the map pieces, so I'm gonna have to experiment with that later. But till then, I don't actually know how much trash loot is considered good an hour here. I also don't think many people actually grind here for silver or anything. Like, if you're here for the map piece in general. But man, 5 years ago, I was definitely not like one-shotting things. I remember that bell thingy. Like, if you took too long to kill it, it'll alert all the other enemies, and you had more, which, I don't know, I think that was good. But I'm pretty sure the deportees are the ones that drop it along with executioners. But then again, it doesn't really matter, because if I get any of them, that's good. I have 0 out of 4 map pieces. I did hear that the Archaeologist map was a lot easier to obtain than the compass, and through hard work and dedication, we did manage to get the compass. But also at the same time, like, the spots I grind are for treasure items, so slowly working on the rich merchant ring slowly whenever I get a group for like Olins and stuff, and then been learning Shy on the side so I could get into groups for Olins as well as maybe Crypt of Resting Thoughts to make it a little bit easier. What is that? Are these like the history of things that you turn in for the quest and then you get like a gold bar or something? It seems like the clear speed is pretty decent to the point where I don't really even have to do the center, but I should probably do it because I think that's the one gives the piece. Do you have to go in this room? I don't think so. Not anymore, you don't. Unless you're a Wusa, maybe. But yeah, same rotation. 6 years later. It's just they increased the trash loot. I wish I still had some of the trash loot that I did many years ago, because I think it was worth like 4,000, and then they buffed it a few years ago. I just want to be done though, and like I want to get the telescope one day, but after doing Tungrad Ruins, I just kind of felt like I wasn't ready, even though like I did it without dying. I did an hour for video, but like that was like the sweatiest hour I've ever had grinding in somewhere. So, okay, it seems like I get maybe... I get exactly 2 trash loot from like everything. Yeah, it's like exactly 2. So this leads me to believe that, I guess because it is a 210 spot, trash, the amount of silver I'm gonna get an hour is not so great, which feels bad. The one thing I'm not really looking forward to is, what is the other 2 map pieces? Is this place called again? Sulfur Mine. Yeah, I've done quite a few hours there. Did not have fun. Can't wait to finish that quest so I don't see that pop up anymore for 1,000 kills. Oh yeah, I remember those. You guys remember when Sissels were like 60 mil each? Getting one of those and then opening one was like winning the jackpot or something. Nowadays it's like, oh, do you get one? Cool, it's like 10 million. You don't? Oh well. One good thing is I will forever probably need those ancient scrolls. We enhance a lot. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 2 pieces here at Pila, and then there's 2 pieces at Sulfur. I'm not sure which one is easier. Either way, I don't think I'll have an issue. It's just which one is the more annoying rotation. I haven't looked at any data or anything, but I heard that the map piece is probably like 100 hours to get total, whereas it took me like over 500 to get the compass. So still a lot of hours. It just doesn't, in theory, feel as bad. You know, never really a good idea to spam the Spirit Legacy, but I think I can actually just spam it on cooldown and still one-shot things. Yeah. Yeah, I can one-shot them on cooldown, which is not something you should do in a rotation. Probably not a good idea to get into a habit of spamming it, though, too much. Wait, what do I even get for this adventure journal thing? And I guess it's a good time for me to actually start grinding it while we have the 100% drop rate buff. Though I'm sure it ends like this upcoming week. I think the only reason I'm actually killing the ones in the center, those are the ones that actually drop the map piece. Also, for all of you who needed those claw pieces, pretty sure this is a good place to get them as well. So these things, good for quite a few things actually, so definitely worth saving if you get them. Almost at 1,000, and maybe we'll get a prize. Stafuaru in the center. You sneaky boy. Adventure log. I'll be honest, I don't even know where it was. One day we'll find a... Wait, was it that one? There's no way it... Was it? Those are two different things, right? Pila Jail 2023. Wait, there's an Afuaru? Dude, I didn't even see it. But yeah, for all of you who have gotten the map already, how long did each piece take you, assuming you didn't get mega carried and just get in your first hour? Yeah, I don't have to worry about compass pieces anymore. That's good. Not that this place dropped it anyway. I would actually like to get a second compass piece though, but I don't see myself going back to history anytime soon. I don't think it's bad. I just have other things and goals I want to do. I should actually compare this to my older videos, which I think are still on the channel. Me barely clearing like 30 AP Pila jail. There's this Lightstone set that gives like item drop rate at the cost of like 150 AP or something like that. I should go look that up, but I'm not trying to nuke myself into the ground doing that. I don't know. I feel like for this place in particular, it's probably okay. But yeah, I should probably go look that up at some point. Which ones actually drop which pieces. A trace of violence actually worth anything? I don't remember what it makes. Like which elixirs. But that's probably a good thing because I don't need to make any more elixirs for now. What else can you get here again? God, just get off the screen, please. These look like strikers. Okay, so you can get Spectre's energy. Cool. Probably 0. I would like a Marnie research box though. Eventually I want to get that title, but aside from that, everything is kind of bad. I want to figure out what this does though. Can we win? You know, fun fact, getting to 62 here, I actually grinded here up until, I think I did Fogan's till 61, and then the 62 is just a bunch of random spots. But this was also back in the day before Kama was even introduced to the game. I watched people grind to like 64 here back in the day. Ooh. That should have hit. The only bad thing is that my pets can't really, I don't think my pets can keep up. When I saw something pop up on my screen, I actually got kind of excited. Then there's just a Yona fragment, a yellow fragment. The thing that you want is the map, and that's also kind of yellow. Kind of wild though. Everything here gives 2 trash loot. You're not getting away this time. What was that loot? I think you can actually get like CUDA maneuver boxes from Valencia once. I kind of wish the tag XP thing was permanent, but I think it's gonna end in a week. I should go look that up just to be sure though. For all of you guys, what is your bottleneck for these moon things? Mine has always been the red one. Something tells me I'm gonna be, if I grind here, it's gonna be like for 200 mil an hour, which does not feel great. Okay, so let's see. If I, how long have I been here? 20 something minutes, and then I got almost 4K trash loot. And then that one is like 16,000. Ugh. That's probably less than 300 mil an hour, unless I get like rare items, which There are no rare items here. Honestly, at least the rotation is not terrible like other places like Desert Fogans when you go up and down to Giant Hill, or at least you did back in the day. One of those moments where I think just Wusa would be a lot nicer. I would value a Yona fragment at like 5 mil if you know how to turn it into a crescent ring in Altanova. You do the house trick, or it's not really a trick, it's just crafting accessories. God, this music, it's like the exact same as Istria. I thought I was out of that. I thought we were free. Back in jail, literally. Ooh, I think I missed something because they did not respawn. Yeah, the Capris is not great here. Neither is really anything. Maybe we could just get 2 pieces of the map and both of them are the correct ones in this hour, and then we'll never have to be here again. Or, you know, one day, what I would like them to do is continue working on Elvia stuff. I don't know why they separated Elvia and Dekia. I wish they were just the same. So like, you know how the very high-end areas, there's like Dekia stuff for the lantern. They should just put that in Elvia only. So that way it's less confusing for everyone, especially Thornwood, for anyone who's done that. Because apparently in Thornwood you can only summon it in certain locations. How many scroll pieces have we gotten? So got a bonus quest. What does that give? Heck are these? Combat XP? Okay, wait, can I save those until I grind like actual spots? Another one. 0 for 3. Back in the day, Sissels were worth a lot. Not anymore. It just kind of sucks that most classes cannot utilize hybrid builds. Whereas there are very few classes like Striker and Mystic that can do hybrids just fine. Everyone else, you should probably just stick to like focusing on one thing for your build. Whether that's glass cannon, full DP. That was a fast west. $30 minutes of fat XP. Cool. They should change that to drop rate. Because let's be honest, if you're grinding out here in Pila for it, you're not here for the XP. Are we gonna be 0 for 4? Oh, we got one. I just didn't cheer for it. Oh, 10 million silver. Back in the day, that was like winning. That pays for my buffs for this hour. Let's go. Actually, now that I think of it, how much am I paying for buffs? So I use an 1 hour frenzy, which is basically 4 of the regulars, and there's a 4 mil each, at least on NA. That's 16, and then I'm using the church buffs and a tent buff, which is another 10 mil. And then a cron. Basically, I'm paying 30 mil an hour to grind here for buffs on. That's not the cheer we wanted. The spawn rate is pretty high to the point where I feel like it feels similar to Ackman in like clear speed. It's just, will I get the pieces or not? Might be able to get enough Yona fragments for a crescent ring in like 2 hours. The double Afuaru. Where's the other one? How come some of them glow and some of them don't? I feel like I have to loot everything, even though my pets are not looting fast enough. Even on agile with like tier 4s and 5s. It's because I'm one-shotting everything here. If I was working at Pearl Abyss and I was in charge of like loot and everything, just like the balance for every grind spot, what I would do is, like when the Elvia version comes out, if it ever does, for Valencia, raise the item drop rate for like compass, map, merchant ring. Just raise the drop rate for all the treasure items, but it has to be in like an Elvia realm only. So that way, if you're like 300 AP going for these things, you don't have to grind this dumb spot. If I had to take a wild guess, it's probably like 0.0005, similar to Achman and Histria to get the piece. I needed 2 of them. I got another one of those quests. This time I'll save it. So whenever I go back to grinding like Gyfin or something, 300% would be pretty nice. Actually, that quest went by really quickly. I'm just like telling myself, if I was grinding anywhere else, I'd be making at least 1 billion silver an hour. But here we are. How much time do we have left? Like 20 more minutes. 21. I'll go until the frenzy goes out. I know this is a 210 area, but it feels like I'm only gonna make like 150 mil tops in trash loot. I'm gonna make a decent chunk in other stuff. Like, it's still not gonna be a lot, but I think at very most it's probably gonna be maybe 300 to 400 mil, which not so good, but for a 210 area, that's pretty good. It's not centaurs, but let's go to Tungrad Ruins, get the there's like what are those called again? Origin of Dark Hungers for like 3 bill. Wonder if I could get 10,000 trash loot at the end. This is one of those spots that I feel like Awakened would be, or Awakening DK would be a lot better. It's because I could snipe things in the middle without actually going there. Another traveler's map. Got like 1,000 of those. All from Histria, Nockman. Fun. Actually, I kind of want to look it up. BDO Archaeologist map. Okay, I knew there's 2 at each place, but I want to know what drops it. Oh, it's Warder and Deportee. Okay, so those are Warders. Okay, so I knew the Deportees dropped it, so then the Warders do as well. So I always thought it was Executioners. 0.005% drop rate. You could get them from Afuarus or Deportees or Iron Fist Warders. So hammer dudes or the big dudes. Doesn't really matter because I'm like killing everything for the most part. Okay, so we do actually kill the ones in the center. I mean, I've been doing that this entire time, but now I know. Artisan human worker, level 39. One more until I can move them to different storages. Oh wait, two of them are warders. No compass piece, or not compass, map piece. You know what I'll also take? One of those Old Moon Trade Pass things that drop from everything, or a pure Blackstone for all AP. Hello? Wait, what are the ones with the small axes? Those are also warders. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Everything gets clapped here. Oh, this is a solid place if you need those moon thingies for the next few days, because like density has always been the more important thing when grinding event items. So like places that have slow respawn, they're not good. Places like Pila, pretty good. Twelve more minutes. Honestly, this hour went by pretty quickly. It just felt kind of bad knowing that I didn't make a lot of silver or XP, but it's a good experiment. Will I be back here again? Unfortunately. But one thing I do actually want to get is more of those things to boost up to a 300 stack. And then we'll go for a Pendebo again. I think the next pen debo I'm gonna try to buy is earrings. And not because the earrings are better than the belt per se. I just want one because they're hard to get right now. And so like I could get a debo belt in like 24 hours if I just put a max order on it. But there's a lot of orders on the earrings, and I do want to get a tet for all of them because it's slightly better with the 3-piece set effect. I think my overall goal is going to be debos and necklace, belt, and one of the earrings. I'm gonna keep the pen disto, of course, and then swap out one Tungrad ring for an ominous. So that'll be the long-term goal for probably next year. And that should raise my accuracy a little bit more. PvP. But the only downside is if I buy a Tet Debo, I'm gonna have to click it to pen eventually, and then when it inevitably fails, that'll be like, well, what do I do now? Whenever I enhance Debos, I go in with the mentality of I just hope it doesn't downgrade, because it's so expensive. Hit that 0.005% one day. But yeah, I just want silver these days, and the end game goal would be to have like multiple setups ready to go. So like one for full accuracy, one for just straight AP, maybe a set for my shy one day, just DP meme it up, and then an evasion set for other classes. That's like a very long-term goal. I don't think we're getting 10k trash loot. I also don't think we're getting a map piece either. I've always had an idea, and I've seen other people talk about it too, is you know how for the infinite potions they added pity pieces, right? I never really wanted like pity pieces for the compass map and all that stuff, but I feel like if they did, what they should do is like you get a title for it. It should be like the blue one instead of the gold one, and it should be the same effect, but on a longer cooldown for all of them. So like if you got a pity piece for your compass, you can compass people once every, I think, it doesn't even tell me, I don't think, like 12 hours or something. Should be like once a day, once every 24 if you do the pity version. That would be a good compromise to let people work for full one, but like the people who don't have as much time can still get it. Well, I mean, you can. It's still those like paid items, the regular traveler's map. It's just you can have a permanent one that's less effective. We are 1 in 5 for soiled necks. This is the one, I believe. Map. Oh no. I saw something pop up, but it's just a sharp bundle. We need those. We always need hards and sharps. It does feel pretty satisfying one-shotting everything, though. All right, 2 minutes left of the grind. No, no more massive pure magics. Don't want those. Want to get rid of all of them. Oh, there's loot on the ground. One minute left, and we get 10k loot. Wrong map piece. Hey, good news, boys. We made 10k trash loot in an hour. Bad news is that's only like 160 mil. Man, that kind of feels bad. I know it's only a 210 spot, so it makes sense, but bro, Centaurs is like 200 spot. People make like a billion. Dude, I cheered for that dumb golden backpack and I thought it was a... Oh my god. Yikes. Cheered for cards or sharps and a golden backpack. Thanks, Afuaru, paying for my hourly buffs here. Alright, once we get back, we will hop out of the Marnie realm and go back to our horse. Okay, well, 10k trash loot. Silver here is irrelevant, let's be honest. Dang, if you're not on a scroll, you get exactly 1 loot here. 1 loot per kill, and if you're on a yellow, you get 2. All right, so what did we get? About 5 rows of scrolls, so that's 8 times 5, 41. That's a good 100 mil or something. Wait, 40. Honestly, you should always run the scrolls to get memfrags because those are worth more. And so we got about 100 mil from here, another 100 from scrolls, 160 from trash loot. Everything else is irrelevant. Got 2 necklaces. So I would say a little under 400 mil, which is kind of what we expected. Still not great, but it's 400 mil. And then if you calculate all the buffs and everything, well, comes out to about like 350. Maybe these full moon things will give us something good. Let's open them. Oh yeah, I got a rift boss down in the desert. Ew, that's kind of far away. I won't bore you with that. Let's just open these things. I remember potions back before infinite potion days. We get anything good? Oh, a Vel bundle. We all know that's garbage. I've gotten like 4 of them and haven't gotten anything. Nice. Anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back with some more cool stuff tomorrow. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Would love to see you guys come back, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.